Good morning, everyone. For those that are new, Lori's back this morning helping me out. Thank you, Betsy, for last week coming in. We do our Facebook Live every Thursday morning. We give you the newest things that are available in the sewing and embroidery world. We're all about education, and today we're going to be talking a little bit about educating you on the high-end machine towards the end of the event that we're doing this morning. First thing we're going to talk about, and thanks for those that get up or take your time out to watch us on Thursday morning at 9:30. We're always here. Knock on wood, we're trying to stay consistent with our Facebook Lives at the same time. Sometimes we've had to change them, but we're good to go, and thanks for everyone watching this morning. Lori's acting crazy. Don't know what she's doing.
Someone said they couldn't hear us, so
okay. Well, I'll speak up. There's no problem with that. I just try to be calm of the morning because I've already had at least 5 cups of coffee. But our first thing we're going to talk about is the Queen Bee group that all of you guys are in. We have embellishment kits. Remember, I've told you in each of the segments we only do up so many, but with this kit you can do both of these, and then you would purchase your tea towels. Now, I've got a friend, Kim Edens from Beckley. She always puts these designs on shirts and different things, and they're really nice. And we wanted to give you a sneak peek of the next kit. Lori's messed my stuff up as usual. This will be next month. We want to let you know we're staying ahead of the game. I wear my friend Jill out. I wear Betsy out. I wear Christy out. And I wear Lori out. But this is our next kit. These are the 2 things. And you can buy them. $10 just for individual designs. But these are the new designs that'll be next month. So we wanted to just give you a sneak peek.
They're adorable.
This is the kit that goes with it. This kit is $9.99 because you get zippers, you get fabric, you get stabilizer, the light mesh to do one. We didn't put enough light mesh to do both of them because Jill done these at the shop. We try to give you the most of everything that we can for the best bang for your buck. So we wanted to share it with you this morning. The next thing we want to share with you is what our weekly deal is. We chose to do Make Yourself at Home Quilt Embellishment Kit from Kimberbell. This is a really nice one. It runs $34.95. So if you're doing something totally different and you want to enhance it with some embellishment designs, you've got buttons, you've got ribbon, you've got mylar, you've got all kinds of things in this kit. So we wanted to share it with you this morning. This is in our 25% off. We also did this. This is a pattern, and it comes with a hanger. It runs regularly $18.99. But for your kids that are in sports, and you know, now's the time, maybe you're not wanting to make a quilt during the summer months because you're doing gardening or you're out in the yard or you're doing lots of things, but this would be a way for you to start making your kids stuff, whether it's for a Christmas gift or a birthday or something. So we included this in our 25% off today. So we wanted to share it with you, and I put this in there because the bird nest tool is from Dime. Everybody always gets something stuck at some point. Trust me, everybody does. And it's got a hook and it's got a blade, and this could be a deadly weapon that you could carry in your purse if you wanted to carry it to the grocery store and things like that when you're out, because the knife in this is razor sharp. So when you lift up a project, you take the hook, you lift it up, and you slice it, so because sometimes you get jammed up. So we wanted to share it with you. That's 25% off. And of course, we always do a stabilizer. The 20 by 10, the heavy tearaway. You, from time to time, need your heavy tearaway for different projects. If you're doing the sticky back, then you can float a piece of heavy stabilizer. Why heavy? Well, sometimes if you're doing a project and it ends up puckering on the front, and you run to the ironing board and try to iron it out, and then when a person washes it, it shrinks back. Excuse me. So with this product, this will help you. I just try to have different stabilizers on our weekly deal for you to collect them all up. So we wanted to share that with you this morning. So those are our weekly deals. We put 4 this week on the weekly deals. And the other thing, of course, Juanita won last week. We've got a new 5x5. It's Words to Live By. It's really pretty colors. You just got to sign up in order to get your name into the list to be drawn at, it'll be probably July the 2nd or the 4th. I'm not sure which it falls on, but I can't remember everything because I'm turning 60 this year. So here we go. This is it. So we wanted to share it with you. And we also want to share with you, we have this in a bundle. Christy Puckett that works with us now, we wear her out. She got the kit done, so the spring showers. We wanted to show you. She put her embellishments on it. We've got it bundled up for a kit for $179.99. So it's really a nice deal, and thank you, Christy, for letting me share the bumblebees, the mushroom, the pretty flowers once she got it completed. Now, what we did with Christy's this time is we quilted around it, and we quilted in here. Usually she does the blue tiles, but we wanted to show that to you. Now, we also wanted to show you another idea that Miss Puckett has come up with. Instead of doing all pillows, you can do a wall hanging with the bench pillow. And we also have this kitted up. This runs $114.99. But this is the embellishment kit, the CD, and the fabric. And so does the spring showers. It also gives you the capabilities to have everything to do it except for your thread and except for your stabilizers. So we thought this was really neat the way Christy had done that up. So thank you, Christy, for letting me display your quilting ability in the store. And these, we're taking pre-orders on the table topper. Now listen, it won't be in until the middle of the month is what the company told us. But these are selling. Now, how does the pre-order work? That's a good thought. Well, you place your order. We put your name in the group that where we are waiting on the designs. They're taken off the system so that we've got you a place. We've got your product set aside when it comes in. So pre-order. These are $49.99. It's a totally different design. It's a 36 by 36 table topper, wall hanging. Whatever you want to do with it is your choice. But these are going fast, just like the July the 4th was gone within a week. So pre-order those. And we want to share with you for next week. You know, I'm trying to give you more of an insight of what our promotions are going to be like for next week. We're doing the blanks. And you say, why blanks? Well, you can get on your XP2. You can get on Kimberbell. Do your free quilting. I mean, not free, but with your blue tiles, you can put designs on it. And then if you want to put a name. This was one of the fill-in-the-blanks that we did last year with the quilting. And it's pineapples. So we wanted to share it with you. What ones will be on sale? The fill in the blank, the pillow forms that will be for next week. So we've got different colors for different folks. We got blue, we got pink, And we've got 2 different sizes, and we have all the sizes in as of right now. This would be great for WVU. Of course, the blue would be too. This is a nice bag for somebody, say they don't like a lot of flashy color, and they like for these bags to be really unseen in their purses. And this is amethyst, and it's a real pretty color, and we wanted to share that with you today. And if you look really close here, you can see designs that was put on this. So you can create your own designs if you're thinking about a birthday gift, a Christmas present, anniversary, something that someone, and you could put a gift card in it or a few things that you know they like. If it's a teacher, say you can be prepared for fall of next year. You could pick you up a design with pencils or something on it. So we want to share with you what's coming next week. Now, our buy 4 yards of fabric ends on the 10th of this month, and you get 1 free yard. What a deal. So if you're doing a quilt, you need 9 yards, 10 yards. If you're doing a king size quilt, you're going to need 9 to 10 yards. So go ahead and get it while you could get 2 free yards, and that would save you. You would only be buying 8 yards of fabric, technically, because you would get buy 4 and get 1 free. It's a real good deal. You don't have to buy all the colors. You don't have to buy the 5 in one particular line. You can mix or match however you want to. When you check out, it automatically will give you the discount. Now, it's excluding our sale fabric, just so you know that. Now, we have a class coming up August the 6th. And it's a 1-day event. And if you sign up before, Lori's putting it in today, if you sign up before July 1, you get it at $99.99. But the classes are going up, just as everything is going up. These are your wraps for your nice, as I pull it off, your napkins. So these are the different designs. You're going to be working with different stabilizer. This is done on linen. It's 1 color. All of this comes in your kit to do it. So if you want to do it virtual or you want to do it in store, you have that option, but it'll be from 10 to 4. And this is, Jill just got this done. Thank you, Jill. This is the table runner that's in the kit. Is that not pretty? Let me show it to you this way so you can see it. And then we show you the other end. But say it's not for you, but you want to just get in on the fun. If you haven't embroidered before and you've got a machine, we send you a download, and it will take you step by step if you're just it's your first time or you're getting used to your machine. This is the way to do it, and you can do it at home at your speed, not our speed, not Jill's speed, not Sue's speed, but your time. Now, we're going to talk to you a little bit more about the XP2 today, just to give you a rundown. None of the girls will get up here and speak, so you get me to show you about the XP2 today because it's a wonderful machine. But first of all, this morning, listen to me close. If you purchase $75 or more, or while supplies last, we're not going to tell you how many's here. We've got these great tote bags that's by Brother. These would be great to travel with, whether you're going on a trip or you're coming to class. It's got all kinds of pockets in it. This is probably about a $50 value, and of course, you know, there's only one sewing company at the sewing gallery that we feel is the best, and that is Brother. And you get this bag, and it's a nice tote bag, whether you want to use it for class or you just want it because you know it's a great deal. But if you purchase online this morning, or while supplies last, $75 or more, we throw this into your shipping order or your pickup order. So we wanted to give you heads up. We wanted to do something fun. We wanted you to know that we value you, and anytime that we can do you something good and give back to you, we do. So we have a limited amount of these, so you have to purchase this morning, and when they're gone, they're gone. And if you want to call and see if they're still left, or you don't want to wait, but if you buy the 4 yards of fabric, get the yard free, then you're getting a free tote. If you buy $75 worth of stuff, you know that $75 don't go far in a sewing store, so you can get up there. And we've added value to your purchase this morning online. So this is a great bag. Love this bag. It's wonderful. Now we're going to take you and show you the XP2, just a few more features. Right now there's 60 months or 72 months, no interest. 72 months gives you a longer time to pay it off, which is great. Brother usually don't do that, so we just want to show you a few things. We're not going to bore you. You know, some videos wear you out because you're going, okay, I understand all that, let's go. So I won't do that to you, but I just want to touch with the wonderful features. And if I miss any, don't hold it against me. Don't send me ugly messages. You know, when you're in front of the camera, you forget everything. So I'm going to do my best to share with you the great features of the XP2. So Lori, let's go over to the XP2. Wonderful machine. What's wonderful, you've got this big screen that you can see with seasoned eyes, and you go, well, why would I want to upgrade or update or buy a bigger machine? Well, you know, with where we're at, we're staying home a lot more. You're going to learn on this machine for years to come, but then there's going to be a newer machine come out that all you guys are going to want. They'll probably come out this year in August with an XP3, and I'm sure it'll make coffee by then. But what's really nice about this machine is it's so user-friendly. You say, well, what kind of classes? Well, I don't feel classes is going to do as much as you getting in front of your machine. We will give you a demo. We'll take you through it. This design book, the XP, we always put this in with it. Now, this doesn't come with the manual because it comes with videos, that operational videos, shows you how to use it, the principle of buttons, troubleshooting, maintenance, the list goes on. It's one of the most wonderful machines. It's got videos. It even tells you how on the design center to put your design in, and the list goes on. But what's really nice is you just close out of it. You can go into your sewing, and it says that the what's another nice feature with this machine, you don't have to take your embroidery arm off unless you just want to. You can sew with it on. If you've finished an embroidery, like such as the blanks that we were just showing you, you can take your foot off and change it immediately to your J foot and do your decorative stitches. You can do whatever. One of the nice features, which it has all kinds of decorative stitches. It has buttonholes that you can do that are extremely large if you're doing pillows, anything like that. And it also has it sews 45, it sews 45 down, and it does it with the zigzag, and it also does it with a straight stitch. And if you're straight stitching and you're in this screen, you can just push 5-07 and it immediately takes you to sewing. If you're stitching in the ditch, you're one of those people that likes to do your own quilts at home and do your own designs, this is perfect for stitching in the ditch. The screen, the work area is what I mean, and the lighting system is phenomenal. You don't have to have extra lights with this machine because it's so well lit. One of the other things that I think is nice is the screen that shows you, not that one, I'm trying to show them, Lori, the grid, if you want to get a little closer right there. Here's what's really nice about this system too. Let me pull out. The threading system works the same with any Brother machine, but you can see the grid on the screen. You can also, with the embroidery, you can put your design down. You can use the snowman if you want to do it at an angle like this. You put the snowman there. I was looking for some snowmen, and I forgot to get them out of the box, but it just goes on, and it can show you grid, it can show you color. I mean, the list, it changes the color depending on, I like the green because it really shows well. It shows you, the laser light shows you exactly where it's going to sew. It's wonderful. It also has, if you want to fill a bobbin, a third, a half, or full, your threading system. You can take this off and put your bigger base to hold your bigger threads. Needle up, needle down. The list goes on. Just so many new features that are on there. It has a built-in scanner in this machine. You can scan your kids' handprints, anything like that, and then you can turn it into an embroidery design. So what more could you ask for? Right now with the 60 months, the 72 months, and this is the largest frame. It's a 10 by 5/8 by 16. And what's really nice about these big frames is it latches like this. You can take it out. Because the biggest challenge sometimes is getting something down into the frame, but a lot of times I free float now everything I do because I don't want to push it down into the frame and disfigure it. But as you look, I'll take us back home. What's really nice is we all still love Disney, and there's so many designs in Disney. In the list, you got tons of Disney. You got Pluto in here, so, and if you set it, and what's really nice about this screen versus the other machines, there's nothing wrong with the other machines, that's not what I'm saying, but when you want to go to the next level up with your embroidery, this is the way to go. It shows you the 100%. It shows you that it's a 2.76 and a 3.88. Gives you the colors. It's set for Floriani. That's what we sell in the store. And gives you the layout, exactly what it's going to stitch at the time that you're doing it. It gives you every color, and if you've got to go make you a cup of coffee, you got 3 minutes. And then if you really have to add the cream and stuff, such as Kelly and Lori, you need the 5 minutes. You can get it made, go back another 5 minutes, and get it done. It tells you it's going to take 13 minutes, but by the time you set your machine up and everything, you're probably looking at 45 minutes to an hour to get it positioned right. You know, people says embroidery should just take 5-10 minutes. All I want is my initials, but it's the prep work, just as in sewing with embroidery, that takes time. And so people says, you're not going to charge more than $5 for that, are you? And of course they're not thinking. We've got 4 different threads we're using here. We've got a stabilizer. We, you know, our expertise. with whoever's doing it, you know, you have to embroider a lot to get good at it and get good at your placement. It doesn't matter what type of machine that you have, but you have to use it or you lose it. And it also gives you this little arrow across, and it tells you exactly where it's going to start. And what's nice is you can do the runaround and you can see, and after it finishes the stitching, then it will go to the next one so that you know that Pluto is going to be next. So the better the machine that you have, the better that it works. And one other thing is this is wireless. If you have a scan and cut, it works with it. You know, Kimberbell sends you the files where you can cut out and you can just stitch away. But this has wireless internet. If you need to upgrade your machine, update it, you can go to your wireless, and it shows the wireless is off on this machine. I can cut it on here. It makes it that easy. You can do your machine name, sewing machine. It could be Lucy May or Betty Sue, whatever. And then you push OK. If you want to put your app on it, you can do so. And then you go into this. This is your system. Every machine should have this if it's in the Brother, the higher end. It gives you a list of the things that you need to look for as far as if you want to change. I always cut my automatic censoring, fabric censoring system on so that the machine knows the thickness of the machine. Any machine that we use in Brother, if you see it's outlined in 7.5, that means that that's the manufacturing layout of the machine. And I'll go through a few so that you can see the pivoting height. When you start changing your heights, your free motion, whatever, remember to go back, because I've had customers come in and they have raised their embroidery foot up, and so when they go to do their next embroidery, it's looping on the top because the machine was not set back to the manufacturing instructions. So this is real simple to use. The endpoint setting, temporary stop, you can cut that on. Reinforcement, priority, you can do that. The stitch page, you can do that. The language, of course, I guess we're all English as of now. The volume, I always cut my volume up because I'm running around doing different things in the store. Needle position, stitch placement, you can turn that on. You have a variety of things. You can cut your lighting down, but why would you want to do that? Because you need to see. The echo system, it shuts off at a certain time, the screensaver. You can also put your mouse with it if you want to. You can plug it in. The system, this machine is so user-friendly that it's just wonderful. And it shows you the pointer, it's the pointer shape. It shows you the camera position. It shows you so many things, and it tells you what version you're on. So if you need to do an update, you can go to your laptop or your computer. You can hit your wireless right here, and you can upgrade your machine that way, and you can look at your thread, your service count, the scan and cut connection. It's real easy to do with the certification, so you have that so you know the version. Updating your machine, we updated Christy's yesterday, and she needed 2 updates. So, you know, you need to keep an eye on that. Go to your Brother website and look at your machine and see if the updates, if you need to update, you would look at the version on your laptop or your computer, desktop, and it would tell you Christy's was a 3.02, and we took hers up to a 3.10. So I'm just using that as an example so that you know. The maximum speed on these machines go to 1,050. I never leave it on 1,050. I back it down. I don't want to do it. I never mess with my tension whether I'm sewing or embroidery, if there's something going on, then it's probably my thread, my bobbin, a needle. So I check all those things, but I don't ever mess with this because Brother has fine-tuned every machine that I know of to where you don't mess with tension. No, I just don't. Now here's where we talked earlier about the embroidery foot height. I never change it. You see it's blacked out, so that's the manufacturing setup from the machine. I don't bother it. If you was doing a heavy jean jacket, you might raise your foot. You know, that's going to be determined when you get to that area. Embroidery foot, automatic down, I leave it off. And this is a machine that we don't touch other than to show it or sew on it. Now you have the options with the inches or the milliliters. I don't mess with those. The thread color is set up for Floriani. If you used a different type, this gives you everything that's out there. Silky, Madeira, you know what country, embroidery, so it goes on and on. Embroidery basting distance, if you want it to be smaller, you have that option. You can do a background color, and you can select here, and you just go okay, and then it would show up. So the list, fabric thickness, I always cut that on. Embroidery foot with the pointer adjustment, that's up to you. With the background display, with your camera, this comes with a camera and a projector. This has the features that the 10 needle machine has automatically, where you can place it where you want it. You can see it beforehand where it's going to lay on your fabric inside the hoop here. So we're back to this, and automatic download. You know, we could cut this on and you could automatically do your download this way. The new update is installed, and then you go okay, and then if you want to return, you just go delete, you go okay, and the list, there's different fonts, there's tons of fonts. I guess there's about 23, 24 fonts. There's nice framework that you can do initials in, or if you want to do something different, you can do it. There's other designs in here. This machine goes on and on with information that you can do. This also comes with, if you want to do an embroidery design such as Mickey, and you can do field with quilting of different types. I think there's 10 to 12, and I'm probably wrong when I say that, but right now, while there's 60 months or 72 months, now's the time to purchase your machine. With the machines right now, we're for sure giving you the Luminaire XP playbook. Now, if you decide that you need your manual, I'm a manual girl. Now, Lori and all these folks like to get on here. The manual is on your machine, but you can download on a jump drive the manuals, and you can take it to the UPS store, and they will bind it nicely like this. Debbie Morrison has both of these. I like referring to a manual, and I can put tabs on it, so if there's an area that I need to learn. But this playbook gives you, at your leisure time, to learn this machine at your convenience, not at ours. And that's why, you know, we always include as much information to help you to better utilize your machine that you're purchasing. But, you know, now's the time to upgrade your machine, trade it in, and put this in your home, and yay for you if you get it. And Sue and Lori thanks you this morning. See you next week.